Well, it's going to be a good one because the following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the vacant Pro Wrestling Turbo Championship. Introducing first to my right, he made me say this, I am so sorry. His boys call him Patty, the ladies call him Daddy. Hot moms are his biggest fans, and that's because he's the freaking man. Patrick Scott! North Carolina, weighing 174 pounds, he is the independent, the friendly neighborhood tracer. It's gonna give it to you, Tracer!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at Brewery 85. Tracer X versus Patrick Scott, 2 out of 3 falls. The Pro Wrestling Turbo Championship, as many of you know, was vacated by Craig Classic, the first ever Pro Wrestling Turbo Champion, after he failed to defend it the required number of times. And tonight, we are going to crown the second ever Pro Wrestling Turbo Champion. Who's going to be Patrick Scott or Tracer X? I was going to ask Dave if he had any thoughts and then do a voice again, but honestly I'm tired of that bit, so I'm not going to do it again. But Dave is making his way back, and we're going to have our fun banter here in just a second, whenever the match starts, probably. Oh, man, I'm really sorry. Keep burping. I'm just going to monologue until Dave's on mic. I have had several beers, and it's been a fun time, and it's been a fun day having it, Dave.
I'm out of beer. Can you
So
go
not
get
a
Jar
fun
Jar
time.
Binks to get me a beer?
Hey, Dave, I'm not going to get you beer.
Can you get Jar Jar Binks to get me a beer?
Jar Jar Binks is not real, Dave.
I mean,
I've been
he's
doing my Jar Jar
CGI
Binks
real.
voice.
Anyway, this is a 2 out of 3 falls. What?
So it's a dude named Ahmed Best.
Oh.
That is a loud bell.
In case you didn't know,
Has
the
it been
3
that loud
bells
the
are for
entire
the
night?
3 falls of this match.
Hey, our third commentary partner, Frank N. Beans. Has the bell been
Frank
that
and
loud all
Beans,
night?
or is it loud?
That was the loudest the bell has been all night.
All right, thank you for your insight, Frank and
Beans.
Beans. Here we're back.
He's
back
gonna
in
get booked on the
back
next show before I do.
We're back at the commentary booth shaped like a cornhole board on top of 2 kegs.
Yes.
And Dave, who's your pick in this match right now?
I think the fans.
Dave, you can put the middle finger down.
You know what, Josh?
They can't
Powers-
see this. There's no camera on us.
No, it's cool. There's camera.
Patrick Scott wants no part of Tracer X start this match.
I mean, I get it. Tracer X, who's known from his 205 Live stint as Trent Newman. He's been on 205 Live. He's been on WWE programming.
It
didn't go great for him, but yeah, it was pretty quick.
He's going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
To Patrick Scott.
Yeah.
And both these guys are. If I had to compare them to one movie character, it would be Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy.
Yes.
Because they are finely tuned athletic machines. And my mama said that Tracer X is going to win the match tonight because he got a normal amount of teeth and a toothbrush, and he did not honor it. That was not good. I'm really sorry, everybody. You can direct any concerns to me at the Josh Powers on Twitter.
We want Jar Jar.
I have a lot of material like that, and this match is now underway actually, so I should probably pay attention to that because I am.
Wrist lock by Patrick Scott.
Yeah, wrist lock. Wrestling at its finest. Good technical match. Tracer X rolls through. Oh, little flippy do, and reverses the wrist lock. Tracer X is on top of Patrick Scott, and Dave. Tracer's got a little bit of what's the word? Athleticism advantage. But Patrick Scott not far behind. Patrick. As soon as I say that.
Yeah, the thing about these two superstars is that they've both been on WWE programming before. They are, I don't want to say top tier talent, but I don't know what else to say. Sorry, TK. But they're both evenly matched.
Some hot prospects.
They're
in the
so
Southeast
hot right now. And this is for the Pro Wrestling Turbo Championship, which means who wins this match is the person that will be carrying this belt. Right now, this belt's on my lap. I gotta say, it's really pretty up close. And I might just steal it. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave with it. I'll see you
All
later.
right, bye, Dave. I won't tell anyone. But anyway, both these guys have impressive
Fake
pedigree.
out.
Both these guys have impressive pedigree. Tracer X, native of Asheville, North Carolina, has been on 205 Live, as you mentioned. He's also been featured on New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's had a couple appearances there. Patrick Scott, trained by this guy you might have heard of named Steve Perino.
And Ethan Case. You like him, right?
No, I hate Ethan Case. We're not going
Isn't
to talk
Ethan
about
Case the best?
him. Ethan Case sucks.
Ethan, if you're listening, I want to raise. Thank you.
Anyway, whatever. So let's not talk about Ethan Case. Patrick with a side headlock. Really methodical start in this match. Not exactly what I expected per se, but it's not like a big shock. You know, these two guys, great athletes. A lot of ground-based grappling to start this one.
They know it's a marathon and not a sprint, and you never know when you're a close fall. That actually should have been.
That was a close, but referee Yolanda Wright must have seen something we didn't right there. Patrick Scott with another roll up of his own.
A quick pin.
And a big kick out from Patrick Scott. Tracer X with the cover right there.
That's an interesting
reversal on
view.
Patrick Scott. 1, 2. Tracer X kicks out. Tracer going for that big high kick.
Oh! Got him!
Faked him out. Got him! Says Tracer
What's
X.
that from?
Tracer doesn't talk like that. What am I talking about? Case Talk's like, oh yeah. I like Duke. Yeah. Blue Devils. Blue Devils.
I got a new dog.
Yeah, that is my Tracer X impersonation. Tracer X got a really cute puppy. Did you see the puppy? Oh, Tracer X, the
puppy
handstand.
show, the
Oh, Patrick fell for it into a head scissors. Patrick throws a big wild punch. Tracer with the reversal and another big Rana. Sends Patrick flying head over heels. Big drop salt from Tracer X. Patrick Scott again wants no part of it. Patrick Scott rolling over the corner to get out of the way. Tracer is waiting on him. Tracer's going to probably go for maybe a big drop kick in the corner, maybe a clothesline.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, big monkey flip, another monkey flip. Monkey flip's been really popular tonight, Dave.
Yeah, they're not monkeying around in there, Josh.
Dave, delete your account. Break your
which
microphone.
account? My
Actually, no,
Zynga,
don't break your
my
microphone.
MySpace?
Brad Wilson will complain.
Yes. Well, I think it'll be more than, I think he'll be upset.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I'm fine.
The crowd wants
Ow.
one more big drop salt. And Tracer is rolling through the big shoulder block to the apron. Tracer up top. Big springboard clothesline. Comes crashing down on Patrick Scott. 1, 2. Patrick kicks out. A near fall for Tracer X. Patrick rolling to the floor. Patrick, time for a hard reset, Dave.
Patrick, come over here. I'll love you a long time.
Dave, we do not want Patrick to leave the confines of the guardrail.
He needs to take a breather. Devin Cruz did it earlier, and he's doing just fine.
Well, Devin Cruz.
He
If
kinda
Devin
won.
Cruz told you to jump off a cliff, Dave, would you?
I would already be off the cliff right now.
You are one of the most impressionable people I've ever met, so maybe.
Impressionable, depressionable, etc., etc.
Refreshable.
No.
Oh, Tracer X grabbing Patrick through the. Oh, he's got Patrick by the ears. He's got no hair, so he improvised.
Patrick Scott.
Patrick Scott with a big hot shot on the apron. He skipped the rope entirely to straight the apron. Patrick goes for the drive-by drop kick. Shades of Roman Reigns. Patrick wants us to bask in his glory, soak in his adulation.
Trademark.
What was that?
Trademark. Can't say.
Whoever does this in post,
I'm just gonna
I
start-
didn't say anything bad. It just might be not covered by
We're gonna
copyright.
get sued. No, we wouldn't get sued as if Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, George Lucas is going to be like knocking at my door.
Oh.
No, even worse. No, Walt Disney's going to be knocking at my door.
Yeah.
He's like a zombie now, too. So it's even worse. He's like a freezing ice zombie. Oh, big toe kick to the kidney at Tracer X. Yeah. To be clear, Walt Disney is an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
Or was.
Did not
Is?
like a certain type of.
Question
Well,
mark?
I think it carries on in the afterlife. But look at Patrick Scott.
Patrick Scott.
Living in the moment.
What's he chiseled out of? Marble?
And he's got 0%.
What?
There is 0% body fat. in
Hey,
that ring.
third commentary partner, Frank in Beans. What
Frank
is-
and Beans.
Frank,
Get over here.
Frank and Beans.
Frank.
Frank
Or
and Beans.
Frank and Beans' wife, Miss Beans.
Mrs. Beans.
Mrs. Beans. Actually, we're going to take
Hey,
Mrs.
what
Beans.
is-
What do you think about this match right now?
No, that's not the question I want to ask. What is a rock that is one step softer than rock? This isn't a joke. I'm curious. I have a communications degree, not a biology or geology degree. Granite. Chiseled out
And
of
you
granite.
don't take it for
Chiseled out of
granted.
granite.
Nice job, Mrs. Beans. And the whole
Tracer firing back with
cheers to the
arms.
whole Beans family for being here today. Them and their 37 children.
Hey! Patrick with a big drop kick. 36
36 children. I'm so sorry.
We just met Frank and Beans a few minutes ago. We're going to have to get acquainted
Hey, if you
afterwards.
adopt me, I could be 37.
That is tragic. Everyone, moment of silence for the 37th. Oh!
Moment
Yikes!
of silence for Tracer X's
Moment of
head.
silence for Tracer X's head and for Frank and Beans' 37th child.
37.
Silence, Dave.
And we're back live with Pro Wrestling Turbo.
Our good friend Frank and Beans he's inconsolable right now.
He's crying
honestly.
a lot.
He's curled up in a corner. He's getting a
picked
lot
up
more
some
than he
memories.
expected to be paying
Speaking
for
of
his general
kicking
admission
up
ticket.
memories, Patrick Scott kicking up Tracer X's memories by jabbing his throat with the bottom of his foot. Patrick Scott tried to steal my shoes earlier today. Thank goodness I was standing up.
Patrick expressing the world his favorite letter is his necessity for. Oh!
And
A big back elbow from Tracer X. You hear the pop on that? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're
Tracer X going up top. A big diving crossbody from Tracer X.
That's it.
1, 2. Patrick Scott with the big kick out.
Man, we're in sync tonight. It's almost like we can finish each other's sandwiches.
Wow.
Well, then.
I have also seen Frozen, and it's a good film.
I thought that was from that weird Dax Shepard movie with Dane Cook.
Oh, you're
Jessica
talking about
Simpson.
which one is that? It's like Failure to Launch. No, that's what movie is that?
They're in like a supermarket or something.
Hold on. Keep talking about the match. I'm gonna look it up real
Anyway,
quick.
Patrick Scott just dead-legged Tracer X, and that could be it. You can't survive a dead leg. Josh, you'll die. At least your leg will.
If you are a leg, then you won't survive.
A dead leg is the most brutal move in professional wrestling.
It's Dane Cook, Dax Shepard,
and Jessica Simpson.
A big jumping
2
stomp.
feet to the back of his head. This match is sponsored by CTE. Get checked. Yo, when I was a kid, I was kicked by a mule, and CTE wasn't around then, but I'm pretty sure I have her. Oh, a vicious clothesline by Tracer X, and a back elbow. Tracer X is firing up, baby. And
Tracer X with a giant uppercut, a big kick to the knee. He ducks the first kick, and Tracer comes back with the, he calls it something.
That's the denominator.
1, 2, and Patrick Scott with a big kick out. The name of that movie with Jessica Simpson, Dax Shepard, and Dane Cook is called Employee of the Month 2006.
And here's a tip for all of our fans: don't ever watch that movie. It's not great, but just the one line we said was the best part of it.
It's sure no Walking Tall, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Tracer X waiting on Patrick. Oh man,
Tracer X is calling for a field goal.
Oh, big kicks. A big old kick to the chest from Tracer X. The crowd is demonstrating that the South Carolina public school systems are adequate and teach basic counting skills.
I'm about to lose count.
8, 9, because you work at USC.
12, 14,
Big old kicks
7,
to Tracer X. That's a bunch of kicks. And the
9,
crowd's ready for a big one. Tracer X might not be. He might have blown himself up with all those.
I'm
all those
blowing
kicks.
up watching. He's calling for a
roundabout. Oh, he comes in a little low. Caught his toe in the canvas. Woo! Patrick Scott with a big flip. Oh, big right hand for Patrick Scott to the jaw of Tracer X. Patrick Scott off the ropes. Tracer X with a big pump kick to the side of the face.
In the back of that too.
Patrick follows him in with a big forearm. Patrick's gonna keep running back and forth because it worked so well the first time. Since Tracer,
not to the beer.
Almost crashing into the
That
beer.
was almost
We would have
alcohol
gotten in so much trouble.
Yeah,
Tracer X steps in. Tornado. Oh, no. Patrick Scott with the counter. Oh, into the sit-out rock bottom spine buster thing. 1, 2, 3. That's all she wrote for Tracer X in the first fall. So Dave, Patrick Scott's won the first fall of this match. What's his strategy going to be from here on out, do you think?
You should win it.
Thanks for your gripping, riveting insight, David. You going to follow up? You going to follow up on that?
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, he's pulling double duty. Dave's waiting on, Patrick Scott's going to wait on referee Yolanda Wright to restart the match, I suppose.
Second ball begins right now.
Patrick Scott's going to press the advantage. Another cover. 1, 2. Oh, Patrick Scott almost became the Pro Wrestling Turbo champion right there.
I gotta tell you, I think Tracer X owes me money because I just saved him from losing.
Yeah, you did give him a nice little grace period. 1, 2. The big kick from Tracer X. Well, wasn't really that big. Tracer X is on his last legs right now.
Well, yeah, your first legs are kind of your last legs too, Josh. It's kind of a stupid
It's your
thing to
only
say.
legs unless you're Lieutenant Dan.
Or
then
you
you get shiny new legs.
Or you have a third leg.
Actually, it was more like 2/3 of the way through. The Lieutenant Dan got a shiny legs. But either way, Tracer would probably love some shiny new legs right now, wouldn't he? Because his kicks would be a lot more effective probably.
Yes.
Tracer X wishing he bought a shrimp boat and gone out to sea and swam into the ocean.
You got Scott Gumbo, Scott Stampy, Scott. That's it. That's all I know for that joke.
Fried Scott, refried Scott, boiled Scott, broiled Scott,
stick.
Scott and grits.
Scott.
Patrick Scott trying to win this next fall by count out. It is a perfectly valid way to win a 2 out of 3 falls match. Tracer X beats the count. Patrick Scott has no clue. Oh, there he is.
To beat the count, he beat the odds.
Oh, if Patrick Scott's name was the odds, he would not have been beaten yet, Dave. Because he is down 1 fall to 0 currently, Tracer X is. Patrick Scott with a big elbow drop. Patrick Scott, another big elbow drop. These were like medium-sized elbow drops.
Yeah, but the thing about elbow
they
drops
add
is
up.
that they gave Jerry Lawler a heart attack, so you gotta watch out for those.
They sure did, Dave. But it looks like Tracer X's heart is doing fine.
Yeah, it is for a little bit, but you never know what's going to happen.
Also, Tracer
when
X is like
O'Neal
half of
comes
Jerry
out,
Lawler's
and
age
there's a, what?
when that happened. He's like half his age when that happened.
Oh yeah, you're with the hill, buddy.
What?
This, whatever your ailment you were out with today, is only the beginning.
Oh no, I am beginning the slow spiral towards death.
Hashtag.
My healthcare plan is dying in the revolution.
Are you gonna talk about how we should vote for Elizabeth Warren again?
Oh no, I already got that spot.
You did. It
Yeah,
did not go over with this Greenville, South Carolina fan.
What? No. This bastion of liberal thought.
And Tracer X looks like he's falling asleep. Oh wait, no, he's having a seizure.
I don't think that's what's happening, but something is happening. Tracer X working up out of this headlock.
And hitting him.
Oh, Tracer X with a jawbreaker.
He jawed him all
The old
right.
everlasting gobstopper. Oh, Patrick going for the finish again. Oh, Tracer X with the victory. 1, 2, what a counter by Tracer X. But Patrick Scott's having a big jumping drop.
Patrick
Super kick
Scott
from
is trying to.
Tracer X.
Patrick Scott is trying to figure out where his brain is because it ain't in his head anymore. Not my best line.
But hey, you know what? What's that, chop suey?
Yeah, wake up. Why don't you put on a little makeup?
Hey, Fluffman's walking past. Hey, Fluffman, what happens when you get knocked down?
You just gotta get up again. There's none's ever gonna keep you down. Words of wisdom.
Thanks, Fluffman. Goodbye. All right. Tracer X with a big John Woo drop kick in the corner to Patrick Scott.
I think you mean
Tracer X setting up again. Another big shotgun drop kick in the corner from Tracer X. Tracer X is feeling it tonight here in Greenville. He's going in. Patrick Scott sends him up and over the apron. Tracer X, a big forearm shot to the jaw. And in comes Tracer. Tornado flatliner.
Good night, Scott.
1, 2. Oh, Patrick Scott with a kick out.
That was more instinctual than anything, Josh.
Oh, Tracer X setting up. What is it? It's like a, shoot.
That's a thing. I've never seen it before.
1, 2. Patrick Scott with a kick out. Hey, Fluff, what do you call that move?
The flip-a driver.
The flip-a driver.
I thought it was called the 69er.
We're also going to have to beat that. This is a Christian show. All right.
What's wrong with the number 69? I could have picked any two numbers. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Josh, take a second. Check your privilege.
And Urban Dictionary. All right, Tracer X.
What's Urban Dictionary?
It's this cool website. Tracer X is about to head up to the top rope. Could he be going for the 450 splash? His signature move. Drop kick from Patrick Scott to Tracer X on the top rope. He knows exactly what Tracer's going for. He knows that Tracer's bread and butter is the 450 splash, and he is not going to let that happen right now.
My mom blocks most websites, so I don't know what Urban Dictionary is.
Could you do you do cool math games and stuff? Is that you go to that one?
I was in Math 6 for 14 years.
You ever play Club Penguin?
No, I'm not allowed to Club Penguins.
Oh man, that sucks. Club Penguin was great.
I was in a penguin club in Singapore though. It was weird.
Patrick Scott going for the superplex off the top rope. Tracer X having none of it, firing back to the kidneys of Patrick Scott. Everybody needs their kidneys tonight here at Brewery 85. All this great shit is happening.
Well, that's
Tracer
a liver
X
coup.
Going up even higher. He's trying to suplex Patrick Scott to the floor. That is dangerous.
I hope
there's a guardrail
yeah,
there.
and the crowd that's just watching this, they may be part
whatever.
of the action.
Oh, hey, Patrick Scott sitting to the floor with a big headbutt from Tracer X. Tracer sees an opening. Tracer's going to the top. Tracer's going for the 450
He's
splash.
gonna fill that opening so good, Josh.
But Tracer going up top. 450 splash.
Right in his teeth.
1, 2, 3. And it's tied 1-1. Dave Foster with an emphatic plea to the Turboverse, telling them that they need to get hype. The loud ring bell rings again. It's slightly less loud. Tracer X is still down to both knees. They're trading big old palm strikes, big open-handed slaps to the side of the face. These two men know what's at stake. They know that the prestigious Pro Wrestling Turbo Championship is on the line and that one misstep could cost them their goal.
Astute observation, Josh.
Tracer X firing forearms down to the jaw of Patrick Scott. Oh, he's going for the kicks again. Lifts him up to where he wants him. Man, just a flurry of strikes from Tracer X. I can barely follow. Hey, textbook is this guy up a couple rows ahead of us said.
What's a textbook?
Textbook is the thing you should know because you don't work in a school.
Yeah, I'm a college professor. Isn't that ridiculous?
Tracer X with the big boss man slam. There it is. Pops himself up the impact Santara 2.9.
I believe he calls that the Popper Slam, Josh.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it a Dickens novel?
Yeah, it's called Holy Dickens.
That was a literature joke. You ever take AP Lit?
Yeah, have you ever heard of Moby Dick? Well, I have my own take on it. It's called, never mind.
We have
It's
already
a short film.
We've made this a lot of work on whoever's going to be editing.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, no, I am.
Hey,
I'm
not
really,
my chair,
I
not
get
my
it.
problem. That's what I say.
Hey, this guy, Mr. Walkway, Mr. Walk Dummy Walkway.
Pick to that
He says he's
floor.
the king of the trees. Oh, no way. No way. Tracer X firing up. Tracer X gets caught from the crossbody. Big old sides.
And that could be
sidewalk,
it.
black
One,
hole slam
two.
thing from Patrick Scott. That's the main event, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an action-packed evening.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Josh and I are messing around up here, but both these wrestlers have just
They are
given it
not
their
messing
all.
around.
I am. Josh is very serious.
Oh, no, I'm saying Patrick and Tracer are not messing around.
Yeah, they're not.
I'm not wearing my
You're-
commentary blazer. I am messing around.
It's got to be your bull, Josh. And Tracer is down, and Patrick Scott is
Patrick
eyeing
Scott
him up.
using the same taunting as Tracer. He wants to use his kicks against him.
At
Patrick
least
knows exactly what he's doing.
He's giving him the muck on his chin. That's nice.
Patrick getting the crowd behind him, but the crowd really doesn't want to be behind him. Oh, Tracer counters. He's going for the O'Connor roll.
Who's O'Connor?
1, 2, big kick out from Patrick Scott. Tracer comes off the ropes. Big tilt-a-whirl. Big DDT! DDT! Big tornado DDT from Tracer X.
Ouch.
Can he capitalize?
Outstown population, you bro.
That is where Patrick Scott lives now.
Yes.
Tracer X climbing to the top. Man, commentary is difficult.
Yeah, it's
Tracer X going to the top.
Communications degree.
Hey, whoa,
Oh,
Donnie
what's
Ray.
happening?
What's Donnie Ray doing here? Donnie Ray pulls Patrick Scott out of the ring.
I don't
We
know.
saw Donnie Ray earlier. What's Donnie doing out here?
Maybe if you had friends, you'd know what it's like.
Tracer X is confused as anybody. Tracer X turns his attention to
Tracer
Donnie
X-
Ray and hits
Oh!
a double axe handle to the floor on Donnie Ray. Tracer X distracted with Donnie Ray. He wants, what's going on out here? Why is Donnie Ray out here?
And it's also like Tracer X just started beating him up for no reason. Maybe Donnie Ray was out there.
Referee Josh Diamond coming out to get Tracer off of Donnie Ray. This is giving Patrick Scott a lot of time to recover, Dave.
And with that 0% body fat, he really doesn't need it.
Yeah, no, he really doesn't. He's, wait, no.
He's svelte.
Wait, what? Anyway. Tracer X giving Patrick Scott ample time to recover. Oh! Patrick
And
Scott catches
he
Tracer
is-
X with the low
He
blow.
is grabbing him by his taint. That
Patrick
was
Scott
a
with the
taint
low
punch.
blow. 1, 2. Oh, no, whoa! A near fall. Yolanda Wright says it was 2.9. Patrick Scott with the big slam. 1, 2, 3. Patrick Scott is the new Pro Wrestling Turbo champion. I sure did see it, Donnie. Ladies and gentlemen, after some foul play from Donnie Ray, Patrick Scott is the new Pro Wrestling Turbo champion. Unbelievable, absolutely unprecedented. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been live at Brewery 85, Volume 3, presented by Pro Wrestling Turbo. Tonight, our new champion is Patrick Scott after defeating Tracer X on 2 out of 3 falls. Ladies and gentlemen, what comes next? This has been Josh Powers with Dave Foster signing off. This has been Pro Wrestling Turbo.